Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Terrace Talk and everyone that's tuning in. I'd like to introduce you to the Terrace here and our talk today about going through the deliverance of the vein. Coming into the quarry of our homes is where the rubbing together and the polishing of the finer details, where we to get through and become surrendered to Yahusha, totally surrendered. What's stopping me from being surrendered? To surrender completely to Yahusha. And this came to me the other day and I thought, well, why can't I surrender totally, even to my husband? And I realized I'm not trusting. So that's what I came to, and that's what we're going through today, to find out and to look into this subject and go into the Hebrew word. The original language gives us the understanding of all the meanings of what this word surrender is meant to be for us. From the original Hebrew, it says to pull off. So when we surrender, we're pulling off, we're taking off what's there. By implication, to expose. We're letting go. We're opening up, letting people see who we really are, as by stripping ourselves specifically. Also to betroth, as if a surrender. When you're betrothed, you give in your promise to somebody in marriage, and to be betrothed, you say yes. You give in and you say yes, I want to be with them. We give in to Yahusha and we say yes, Yahusha, I want to be with you. I want what you have for me, your deliverance. You've set me free from that sin that has controlled me. And as if a surrender, figuratively, to carp at. I didn't know what to carp at meant, so I looked that up, and it says to complain or find fault, especially in a petty or nagging way. Girls, listen to this. This is about surrender. To carp at, to complain or find fault, especially in a petty or nagging way. This is our reputation, girls. This is what we've done. We've blabbed out. We've put on all these behaviours. We find fault, wanting to pick out, wanting to catch out, so that we are the judge of everyone and everything. To complain, and picking out in a petty way, to carp at. What a word. To defame. Denominative means just naming. Naming, we've named, naming. To spend the winter. Well, that's a harsh place to go to spend the winter. Go into that coldness where your bones ache. To betroth, to blaspheme, defy. Jeopard means to risk. It's a risky place, dangerous. Rail means to scold, reproach, upbraid, rebuke, reprimand. This is all about surrendering. To shield. If we go into, we shield. To encompass with. Yahusha shields us from all the things that come against us. We have a shield as well. To rescue. He rescues us. He says he'll never leave us. To hand safely over. That is to surrender. Hand safely over. And this is what He is telling us we don't have a clue how to behave. We don't have a clue what to do and where to go in our lives. But if we hand ourselves safely over to Him, He will guide us and teach us and show us and give us the right path. And this is all part of surrendering to deliver. He came to deliver the broken-hearted, the wretched, those that are caught up in bondage, in chains, ripped off by the evil one from the beginning of time. This is what's happening. To sell, literally as merchandise, a daughter in marriage into slavery, or figuratively to surrender at all. Sell away, sell self. We've given ourselves and surrendered ourselves to the world, to all the things that have come in, and we've gone there. We've been ripped off. We've gone and we've given ourselves and surrendered to so many areas in our lives, to places that have ripped us off, to things, to heartaches that have ripped our hearts out, to things that have come to us that have set us, put us in a place where we're totally shut down and blocked. And yet Yahusha's come to set us free from this, to sell literally as merchandise. We've just been dragged around all our lives in that, in slavery. We've been a slave, but now we can become a love slave to Yahusha, because He is the one that will look after us. He won't rip you off. He won't hurt you. And then the next word is to shut up, figuratively to surrender. Shut up. Oh, when I was told to shut up, He didn't want to hear my nagging words anymore. I was so offended. I took it personal, and yet it was for my advantage. Shut up and listen. Shut up and stop raging. Stop saying what you think. Stop being what you think. Stop. To shut up. To surrender. Close up. Deliver. Give over. Give up. Oh. For people to get to that place where they're at the end of their tether, they're at the end of themselves, to close up, deliver, give over, give up, enclose, pure, repair. At that time, you can get to repair. Shut in, shut self, shut out, shut up together. To stop straightly. Be straight and stop. This is where we come to. Most people get to this right at the end of their life, on their deathbed. And that's where they are faced with the end of their life and everything they've done and all the things that they go into a trauma, a mesmerized state. They don't even understand and know what's happened to them. But we can see, we can become alive and surrender and become conscious of Yahusha and who He is in our lives and why He came to set us free. To shut up, by implication to surrender, to stop and give over. Look at the Hebrew word, girls. This is just telling us how to behave. This will really help you. Come on. In our lives, our reputation, the reputation of women, everybody knows, and they're fighting to be equal, fighting to be the same, fighting to have a say, fighting to be on top, to have, to conquer, to challenge. And yet, in Yahusha, we don't need this. We need to shut down and shut up Wow, that's giving you a lot of understanding. That's giving you a lot of food for thought. Go into your home, go into your heart and see, where am I that I can really change this? Because the thoughts come in, and if you're not tuning into Yahusha's voice, who are you tuning into? Let's go on to the scriptures on surrender. These scriptures emphasize the importance of surrendering to Elohim's will. And if we haven't got Yahusha Elohim in our lives, this is where we should start. In James 4:7 calls believers to submit yourselves therefore to Elohim. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. And how can the devil get into us? Through our thoughts. We have a choice. Where do thoughts come from? We have a choice to choose Yahusha's truth, his word, or those negative thoughts that want to run you down. Say, no, you're not good enough. You can't do that. You can't be free. You can't surrender. You're all blocked up. That's not your personality. You can't do that. Resist the devil and he will flee. No, I know I can. Yahusha's word says I can surrender. I can give in. I can be part of his family. How wonderful. And Matthew 16:25 says, whoever wants to save their life will lose it. Give up your life. Give up your will. Give up your way. Give up your desires. They're all from the evil one, because they're going to take you into a place where you're going to be disappointed, depressed. That didn't work. I went into that and it just fell flat. I said that and it fell flat. It had no meaning. It had no substance. That word was of myself. But whoever loses their life for me, for Yahusha, will find it. So get lost. Lose your life. Get rid of it. Shut it down. This is what the word's telling us. Surrendering to our Elohim involves acknowledging his authority in our life. Who is he? And his will over our personal and worldly desires. He wants to control and have a say in your life. He created you. He knows who you are better than anyone else, and he loves you and wants you to be part of his family. Let's go into the scriptures in Romans 12:2. It says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The renewing of your mind. Your mind needs to be renewed. Then you will be able to test and approve what Elohim's will is. You want to hear and know the truth and know what to do, when to say it, how to say it, his good, pleasing and perfect will. We have to transform our mind, wash our mind with the word, the truth of his word. We need to read the scriptures to know the word, and then put it into our lives, put it into practice. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mind has been seared and has been taken over all your life with all the worldly things, and whenever you hear the truth come to you, you have to check it with what your mind thinks. You check it with what you've thought and what your memory and what your whole life has been and how you've been and what you've thought. Just your whole fullness of your life comes into your mind when you hear his word. You have all this other rambling stuff going on. The things that you've done, all the incredible experiences, who said this, and things you've taken and put into you that you've thought were good, you've thought were great, and yet Yahusha's word comes in and it's contrary to what you feel. It's contrary to how you've been, and it's contrary to what you've thought. And it hurts because it's against, and it's different, and it's making what you've thought not right. Wrong. You could be wrong in your thinking. How shocking. We could be wrong. How we've been thinking. Because this is, we need to transform our mind, renew our mind, make new, clean your mind, wash your mind. All the language, how we've just rambled on and spoken all those horrible, cruel, nasty, cussing words. Then we will be able to test and prove. Yahushua Elohim will transform our minds if we surrender to Him. So then we can understand and have Yahushua's will for us. This is where He wants us to go, brothers and sisters. Girls, this is so important for our journey because we're in a state, we're in a place, and I feel that women have a big problem in society, in the world. Our reputation is just disgusting because of our behaviour, of how we've tried to fight to be equal, to be on top, to be the control in our homes everywhere we go. And that's not where Yahushua wants us to be. So look into this and you'll get some answers to help. In Mark 14, 33, 35, 36 tells us, and going a little farther, he fell on the ground. This is Yahushua coming to the garden in Gethsemane. Going a little farther along the path, Yahushua fell on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will. He could see what was ahead of him, his suffering, his torture, just physically, but then emotionally, mentally, his spirit. He had to give up his life and take on the sin of the world. You know what the sin feels like in you. That's just one person. Imagine the whole sin of the whole world. It's amazing that his body could even stay on that cross. It wasn't just riddled with agony that would shake itself off. It's just amazing. Yahushua is in that garden, showing us the ultimate act of surrender. He was a man. He was divine. He is Elohim, submitting to Elohim's will, even in the face of that intense suffering. Do we submit? Do we give in? Or when something hard comes, do we just blow up? Oh, but the pressure came and he said this and they said that, and I couldn't stand how they were feeling, and I had to say this and I had to get this and do that, and they all put me in a spot. No one can take your peace. It's your choice. You put yourself in that place. Oh my goodness. We need to take control. In Proverbs 3, 5-6, trust in Yahushua with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That's so good because that's our understanding and that's Yahushua's understanding. This is where this surrender has to go, to trust in Yahushua with all your heart, with all our heart, with all our heart. And lean not on your own understanding. Gosh, I've leant on my understanding for so long, thought it was such a good understanding, so clever, thought I had it together, thought I knew. In all your ways, submit to him. In all your ways. Getting a bit hot here. This is making me a bit warm. and he will make your paths straight. Don't be wise in yourself, sisters. Don't be wise. Don't think that you know the answer to everything, because we don't unless we have Yahushua's will. Trust in Yahushua with all your heart. How much of your heart have you given to him? And this is your surrender. This is how we can become totally free, totally in him, and understand and be led by him and his ways. In all your ways, submit to him in all your ways. The word is so wonderful. It's telling us how to be, and he will make your path straight. You want things to happen in your life, you want things to move, you want situations to break through. Oh, this is where we're to go. And your joy will be complete. You'll be just overwhelmed. You won't have a problem in the world. You will see his way. He will make your path straight. In Luke 9:23, then he said to them, whoever wants to be my disciples must deny themselves and take up their stake daily and follow me. Take up your stake daily. Take up your cross, your stake, and follow him. Whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. That's a bit opposite. If you're going to hold back and save your life and protect yourself and not give in and save yourself, no one's allowed to come in and get to know me. No one's allowed to know. You'll lose your life. You're not open. You're not a free person. You're not easygoing. You're not understanding. You're not having his love flow through you to others where they can see. That behaviour is so different and so infectious and so wonderful, and will be an attraction so people can see him through you. Following Yahushua, we deny ourselves, we give up. We have to deny the self, the ego, get over ourselves and don't follow that worldly mentality. Oh, haven't we had enough of the hurt and the hate and the rejection, all of that from the world? And yet we still think we can go in there and be part of it. No, girls, it doesn't work. This is where you're to get free, and you don't need to fight for who you are. You can be free in yourself. You can be satisfied and not want attention and not want to be recognised for all these things you've done. Stop that nagging just to get attention and be somebody. In Job 11, I had to bring this scripture from the Old Covenant, but it's so good. Surrender your heart to Elohim, turn to him in prayer and give up your sins, even those you do in secret. Then you won't be ashamed and you will be confident and fearless. Your troubles will go away like water beneath a bridge, like water under the bridge. That's where that saying comes from. Yahushua will give you that relief. You don't have to be ashamed anymore. You will be confident and fearless if you give up all those things that you're holding in your heart secretly, those personal things. Oh my goodness, this is so interesting. Going through this, I can feel the way out for us girls. I can feel that we can get free and understand where we've been, what we've been missing. What is the spiritual meaning of surrender? It's a spiritual walk we're on. It's about forgetting what you think you need. Yeah. What do we need? Forgetting. what we think we need. It's about releasing the need to control the outcome. Oh, how much do women want to control, compete, the competition, the compete? Instead, choose Yahusha's voice for your divine guidance, not your own. How do we truly surrender to Yahusha? We give up that control. Be grateful for what you have. Look at yourself. Look where you are. Look what you have. Look what Yahusha's given you. He's done for you. Know the language of truth. Use the words of Scripture in everyday language. This is where we're to go. We don't go and quote scriptures to people. Have a forgiving heart and apologise for every wrong. This is what giving in, being betrothed, saying yes, give in. What's stopping us? What's stopping us from giving in all the way? Relying on our own mind, checking the truth to our thinking, checking every truth that comes, we're checking it to our thinking. Is that, do I really want to, yeah, I can put that in, but I'll do it my way, twisting and manoeuvring it to suit the amount of exposure that we want, the amount of exposure that we want seen. Do we want people to see us this way? Oh, no, I'll put on a mood and so, oh no, I won't go there. No, I won't answer that. No. How's that when we're caught out? Do we try to gain back, save face, or bury the truth that's come to us? Oh, all these manoeuvres is ridiculous because Yahusha can see right through you, and most people around you can see, thinking it will go away. If you go to bed on it, you'll wake up with it. When we hear his truth, we are accustomed to checking it with our mindset and listen to other voices. Will I let this in? I'll let a little bit of that truth in. Just that will, and we test the truth and want us to put our understanding or slant on that, what that's come to us. We're not totally open and surrendered. Our thoughts, who we are listening to, are always to protect ourselves and our reputation. They are our thoughts, and they want to protect you and your reputation and yourselves and hold you in that bondage, giving you a false impression of the truth so that you stay inside yourselves, never to really reveal what's really going on and how you really feel. If we really opened up that private life inside us where we protect ourselves and our secrets and confrontations reflects who we want to present to people around us. What do we want to present? Who we are? What are we going to do when people can see us? Yet Yahusha has come into our hearts and he's blown us apart, exposing our whole impersonation of what we've built up. That impersonation. We've been impersonating someone we're not, and we are generally so shocked and scramble around trying to put all those pieces back together again and save face. Oh, shame, whatever, instead of facing the truth, repenting and getting free and change our behaviour. Oh, girls, do you see this play of behaviour? Do you see what we're doing? Do you see how untrue? Do you see how cruel, how caught up, how blind? There's been a veil over our faces, and Yahusha wants to lift that off and let you to become conscious of him. Open up and be real. It doesn't hurt. The truth hurts to face it, but when you come out the other side, it's like green pastures. and you can just let go and be yourself, who you've always wanted to be. Real, true, honest, open, surrendered. Girls, we're in such a state when faced with trying to have a real relationships with family or even husbands. Listen to the words that come out of our mouths. Words can kill or give life. That's a bit serious. Words kill or give life. Mostly women are so angry they just want to attack whoever is in their way. And this comes as a result of our behaviour, girls. What we've sown. What we've sown, we're going to reap. And when that comes, how do we feel? Oh, don't say that to me, and I'm not this and I'm not that, and we've done that. We have been given a role in our home as a wife, as a mother. We've been given a role to respect our husbands and treat them as we would Yahusha. This is just a role that we've been given to perform in our homes, to be, to live as wives, mothers. And it's just to respect our husbands and treat them as we would treat Yahusha. The man's role is really the same. As head of the home, he has to hear from Yahusha and implement the truth in the home with us supporting him in every way, not going against and not having other impressions and giving impressions to the children or other ways or whatever and thinking, oh, I can get through but he can't. And this is, no, girls, this is the way. We're supporting him in every way. Much easier. It's much easier for us than the husband's responsibility. Only then can we be equal if we jump into these roles and surrender to Yahusha in everything. Surrendering to Yahusha, we can get into this and we can then be equal. Become one, husband and wife to become one and equal. And you're satisfied. There's no problem. You know your role, you're in your right place and you are free and you feel great. We humble ourselves here. This is a big thing, women. Get down and humble yourself. You're not who you think you are. Therefore, get down. How many compliments do we really need? You know, it just shows how lacking if we need so much of that. Yeah, you are lacking if you're needing to be lifted up and complimented and put in a place where you're so wonderful. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're this, you're that. How many times do you compliment your husband? Give in and give him some compliments. Give him some love. Give in to your husband and go and be how he wants you to be. Well, under the mighty hand of Elohim, so that at the proper time he may exalt you. So humble yourself under the mighty hand of Elohim, so that he, at the proper time, he may exalt you. Casting all your anxieties on him. That's where you go. Throw them all on Yahusha. He'll give you the answer. Because he cares for you. These are your answers, girls. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, and he's male. He wants you to act like a male, seeking someone to devour. Resist him. Firm in your belief. And after you have suffered a little while, let's go through that. We do need to suffer. the Elohim of all favor, who has called you, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. That's where you can be. Look at all that amazing understanding. Your encouragement is from Yahusha. Go to him. He's going to give you. He will restore. He will confirm. He will strengthen you. He will give you. He takes all your cares and anxieties. Don't blab them out on everybody else. Girls, this is where we're to go, and this is your answer. It is no longer I who live, but Yahusha who lives in me. I live in the flesh, in the world, but I'm not of the world. We don't need to be of the world, living by belief in Yahusha, who loves me and gave himself for me. Wow. I feel like this is just coming to us today, and we can see and understand so much more because of his wonderful word coming through. Surrender is the act of truly letting go. Letting go, trusting. Do we really trust anybody in this world? And accepting his word above everything. It's a tall order. It's something we've never ever done. We've never done. Trusting will stop any distracting thoughts from the evil one, and you will have Yahusha's power to know and speak the language of truth. You'll have that power to speak his language of truth, trusting that his thoughts, his way, not the distracting thoughts, his will, his word above everything. For years and years and years I've never took his word really serious, but now I can hear him, and he says to us all these wonderful things. Surrender your heart to Yahusha. Turn to him, girls. Turn to Yahusha, your Elohim. It's not Jesus. No other religion. He came. And he came to set us free. Look at the anxiety and the trouble and the wars and everything going on in the world. Look at it. Turn to him and give up your ways. They don't work. Then you won't be ashamed. You will be confident and strong. Your troubles will go away and you'll feel right. You'll feel free and you'll feel equal. That's so good for you. So good for your health, for strength, and for your spirit to come alive. Thank you for coming this far in the message, and I just want to finish with Isaiah 46. It tells us, I will be your Elohim throughout your lifetime, until your hair is white with age. I made you, Yahusha made you, and I will care for you. I will carry you along and save you. Yahusha will never leave you. Surrender to our wonderful deliverer, Yahusha, and he will restore, strengthen, and establish you in his family. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Girls, take this on, and I know you can see what I'm saying because his word will set you free. Surrender to him in everything. Don't be afraid and trust him. Bye for now.